Don't know where to set you up, but I might put you right there.
Starting what I'm hoping will be like a week in my life. I have no idea how long I'm gonna record this. Always wanted to do one of these because I've watched so many of Michelle Reed's. You watch her on YouTube, and I just thought it'd be interesting. I think it'll be more interesting tomorrow because I'm just working from home today. But tomorrow I'm going into the office, so I'll bring you guys along for that. And we're in Shropshire this weekend. I like to use my work from home days to just like do a bunch of errands. So typically on a Monday, Gabriel and I will wake up early, go to the gym, and then we do a big food shop. We don't always get everything, so I'm gonna go and pick up some extra things from Tesco. Got some laundry on that I will fold later, and Tuesdays tend to be kind of like a lighter day meeting wise, so I can get a lot done. But I'm going to record a podcast later today for this week and do some more planning. I've got a few guests that I'm going to have on the podcast, which is really exciting. But we're going to go to the grocery store right now. Fit check is literally sweats because it is cold in London. And this morning I had a track workout and it was so cold. I don't know why I took my top layer off, but we went with it. So let's go to the grocery store. I know that people have asked me to do a tour of like this shoe rack. I might one day, but for now I have done a shoe rotation video on my TikTok and Instagram page where I post like basically daily. To see more videos, you can follow me there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this YouTube channel. I would like to do weekly videos, but I feel like it's really hard because obviously YouTube videos require a lot more editing and stuff, so we'll see. But we are going to get going. Got my little Abbott Majors reusable bag because I like to let everyone know that I'm trying to complete all of the Abbott World Majors. So let's go to Tesco. Normally we get our weekly bread loaf from this local bakery to us, but I sometimes am just like, is £7 a little bit too much for bread? But it's like fresh bread and it's so good. But we might just pick it up from Tesco this week, and I feel like I'm cheating on my local bakery. I think the bread is pretty fresh and it's still warm from the oven. Gabriel freaking loves these and they're so heavy to carry, but I'm doing this for him. Groceries acquired and we are set for the week. If you follow my personal Instagram, you'll know that Gabriel absolutely goes to town every Monday morning at Lidl and gets like literally like 5 tubs of Greek yogurt, which is hilarious, but he loves yogurt. Right, time to put this away and then we need to get back to work, and the magic happens right over there. So I feel like I get some questions about like what I do for full-time work because to everyone, some people do ask me like, what do you do for like actual work, because content creation is not a full-time job, but I am a project manager in healthcare, and I feel like I need to do like a sit-down video of how I guess moved here. Essentially, I came to London to do my master's after I finished my undergrad degree in Seattle, Washington, and I have just like fallen in love with it ever since. Actually first came when I was studying abroad at the University of Greenwich, and Greenwich will always hold a very special place in my heart, and I love going there, and it just always brings back like all the memes. And I am on a skilled worker visa. I feel like that could be a whole other video because I've been on so many visas and that whole process can be so intense, but I feel like altogether I've lived in the UK and London. Well, I've lived in London. Like, I'm coming up on 3 years. Technically 4 because I was in London earlier for my master's. But I am trying to get my right to remain, which you need 5 years of living in London, you need to have lived in the UK for 5 years, but student visas unfortunately don't count. So as of February next year, I'll need 2 more years. and then I can apply for that, which will be ideal. So I'm just recording a podcast, and I had to share the podcast setup because this setup is like not at all professional. Like literally this is like a little desk that Gabriel has, and I literally have this propped up on a massage gun box, and then like my mic is sitting on my laptop, like this is recording, and then I've just got like some questions here that I'm answering and a Fanta. But literally, I found that like sitting in here in this bedroom and shutting the door really helps with like sound quality, even though I'm literally right by a window. But I just try and make sure that there's not too much road noise. But we're recording an episode today about just like life stuff and answering questions around like how do you balance like work life and like training, and like how do you balance that with like your social life and friends, and really just answering questions because I find that like I really like engaging with like listeners in that way. So that is what we're doing at the moment. I will admit though, not a lot of my podcasts recently have had very much structure since Chicago, but I do have 3 episodes in the works that I'm planning to bring guests on, and I'm really excited because they're going to be really good. But I know that a lot of people really like when I have guests on. It's just really hard to balance sometimes with working full-time, obviously, like I'm about to talk about in this episode. But that is what we're doing right now. Okay, the last question asks, watch updated, Apple versus Garmin, will you ever give one up for your runs? I know that I've been saying for a while that I've been wanting to do like an Apple versus Garmin review, and I genuinely have just never been a tech reviewer, so I think that like that's a bit daunting because I feel like you watch everyone on YouTube that does it and they're so techie, and so for me I think like I just wouldn't even know what to talk about. But I think in terms of like giving one up, I don't think I would. I genuinely don't. Right, it's literally 5 o'clock and you cannot see me, but I'm walking through a park. If I shine my phone, you can kind of see me. But we are going to the gym because I feel like I'm trying to just like, God, this is horrible. Just like kind of do things to help with the seasonal depression. And in this case, we are trying to move our body a little bit more, go to the gym some more throughout the week. Right, so we went to the gym. I am trying to just move my body a little bit more, and I'm trying to beat my seasonal depression as well. So really killing 2 birds with 1 stone, but not like in a way that's going to really dramatically like push my body over the edge. It's genuinely just like mostly for the mental health, and I literally just went and did like a 10-minute ab thing and some physio work, but it is so dark and it's really depressing. But I feel like just like moving rather than just like sitting on the couch at 5 p.m. is like really great for my mental health. Good morning, it is 6:10 a.m. I've just had breakfast, banana, coffee, electrolytes, you know the drill. We're running 5 miles this morning, and the weather says that there's a very good chance of rain, so let's get ready. We're doing stability. Stable for the rain.
She mentally unstable right now.
We're in the shocks. Right, ready to go. I'm doing 5 miles, but Gabriel's gonna run with me and use it as his warm-up for his track workout. Alright, we are back from our 5-mile run, and it just started to rain as we finished and as I said bye to Gabriel, so unfortunately he's only just heading to the track. But it's like 7:30, 7:40. Hat mark is probably very real. But it's time for me to get in the shower and get ready for a day at the office. It is going to be like raining all day, so I'm not looking forward to the walk to work, but I am very grateful for this walk, and I will show you why in a second. Okay, it's about 8 a.m. I'm having a pear, and I've just been snacking on some random stuff for breakfast because I am making a coffee and going to take this with me to work. I literally feel like I feel a little bit chaotic sometimes because the walk itself takes about 30 minutes, which isn't that bad. It's just that I need to like I genuinely need to get going. But I feel like one of the biggest ways to tell that someone else is a runner is when they don't wash their hair. They just slick it back into this nice little ponytail, so it looks really nice and sophisticated and clean. But I'm little do they know, this is literally sweat from this morning. But finishing the coffee. I genuinely want to get a nice coffee maker. I'm the biggest coffee snob, and I don't know why I still have an espresso, but I love frothy milk. Also, these cups keep your coffee warm for so long. Ratio's always off, so I have to drink a little bit and then make sure that I can get all the milk in here. But yeah, we need to get going in 20 minutes. Right, it is 8:20 and I need to get out the door, but this is a little fit check. Coat is from Uniqlo. The white turtleneck I think is from H&M. Trousers are also from H&M, and then I'm wearing Converse. I have rain boots and it's meant to rain all day, but I don't know if I just wear Converse, but I need to leave, so I guess we are. So let's go. Alright, just grabbing some lunch in between meetings, but I tend to be a snacker, so I just got a load of snacks. Right, we are walking home from work. It is literally 5 o'clock, so this is super depressing. And just a full day of meetings. And yeah, I feel like there's not much to say. I went for coffee with one of my colleagues at one point in the day, which is fun because we take turns buying coffee for each other. It was great to see him and buy coffee for both of us, but I feel like you hit that 3 p.m. slump, but it's you definitely need the coffee. But we're just heading home now to make dinner and see Gabriel. Hey Google, turn on all my lights. Right, we are home. We got back a little while ago and I've just been snacking and putting away groceries, but we're gonna get a start on dinner. I find that this is one of my favorite ways to unwind after a busy day, and especially a stressful day at the office. Gabriel's at the gym and he's also on call until 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna get started. We're doing fish tacos tonight, and I'm doing the homemade flour and Greek yogurt sort of tortilla flatbreads for those fish tacos. This is what it looks like so far. I've got YouTube electrolytes. I'm gonna chop this pepper. We make it with Greek yogurt and flour, but we have got some cod for tonight. And then I picked up some veg at the store. But yeah, let's make dinner.
Loves chocolate, so definitely recommend. Bond, I have this pillow here. This washer I put in the bathroom and I put candles in, which I could do again. I really like it. I did burn the twin, which I believe I also have more of. Aiden actually has another box that he forgot to this one's from Home Goods. I got it
Also, I don't know if I'm the only weird one that snacks on raw vegetables, but I just made this red pepper hummus and it's very good.
especially because replace these reeds that I've here behind us. Not because of it, but I think it might look a little bit off a baby. And
all right, air fryer is on and warming up, and we just put the dough in the fridge for 10 minutes, and now it's all ready to go. And this will make about 4, which is enough for us. All right, just putting the veg in and trying my best to get it all in there. Getting the veg all crispy. I never had an air fryer until I met Gabriel, and now my life has changed, and we literally do everything in the air fryer. It's just so easy. I literally think that our next step is that we're gonna get a dual air fryer thing because it's so good. I promise I'm doing this with 2 hands. Gabriel's on his way back, but I did get called out in my TikTok comments when I shared this recipe the other day that these are flatbreads and not tortillas, and they definitely turn out a lot more like flatbreads. So we are making flatbreads that we're pretending are like to make fish tacos, essentially. All right, moment of truth. Oh no. Look at that. Veg is done into the bowl. Now we're gonna put the fish in, cover this. Dinner is almost ready. Look at this. These look so good. There's the fish.
Fish be looking good though.
Dinner. Good morning. It's 5:38. We've got a tempo run this morning, and it's like 8 miles, 8.8 or something. But we're gonna have breakfast. Right, Gabriel has just left, but I'm hoping to catch him along the route. But I am doing a tempo workout, as I mentioned this morning, on my Asics Metaspeed Sky to get into half marathon pace. So it's a 2-mile warm-up going into 2 by 2 miles at half marathon pace with a 90-second recovery, and then 2-mile cool down. But that is the workout, and I've definitely been swapping my electrolytes some mornings for vitamin C because I was ill for like 2 weeks, but I'm feeling better, but I just want to stay better. And it's gonna rain this morning. Wearing the Resiliency in Running hat, Adidas on, and like I said, Asics Metaspeed Sky. But we're gonna get out there and see if we find Gabriel along the route.
It wasn't me.
Just got back from our runs.
What up, hombres?
I did a 9-mile tempo. What about you? 10.
Something like that.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna run into him, and I said to the vlog, I'm hoping that by the time I leave, because I left after you, I would time it perfectly. But he was like 2 bridges behind me when I was finished with my tempo.
I got bruises on my banana.
You really won't eat that.
Do you want to eat it?
I'll eat it.
She gross as hell.
That's what you get growing up with an Asian mom. Nothing goes to waste.
Guys, it's not full, okay? I've almost finished it.
But which number carton?
No, I think this is 1. No, maybe it's 2.
What do you mean you're coming back?
I'm gonna eat this first, and I'm gonna scrape it off.
So he's eating that, and then he's left this bowl for his basically second one. He said yesterday, how many bowls of yogurt did you have?
No, come on.
He had 5 bowls of yogurt. So small bowls. But when people are like, you guys are buying so much yogurt, first of all, it's all for Gabriel. Second of all, he does eat it all. None of it goes to waste. Good morning, happy Friday. It is 6:36 and Gabriel and I are heading out for a little Friday run together. He's so excited. Yeah, boy. But we're gonna try and end at a cafe to get some Friday treats. And then we'll work from home today, and then we're gonna pack later because we're going to Shropshire this weekend, and I will take you along for that as well. Right, just finishing 5 miles and going straight to Watch House. He loves his ciabatta. All right, we're about 5K into this run, and hills have been climbed.
Shoe check.
Shoe check. How are the shoes?
You know
great.
what? They're actually really slippy on tarmac.
Really?
But on this, they're really good. What about yours?
Yeah, mine are
A little bit less
muddy, but they're okay. I definitely need to get trail shoes, so 6 on the list. But
check. What are you feeling?
good. Vibes are good. It is super, super beautiful out here.
Right now.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. We just got back from our 12, I was gonna say 20, it felt like 20. It was a 12-mile run around Shropshire. I'm saying it so wrong and so American. But today is such a beautiful sunny day, and tomorrow it's gonna rain a lot. So I just figured it would probably be a lot more of an enjoyable run if we did it today. And yeah, now I'm just gonna shower and we are going to go and explore and walk around the town today and tomorrow, and yeah, just have a really nice, fun, restful weekend with lots of good food.
Get her food and then disappear to another room.
It's quite a long time. In 2025. Monday morning, we have just arrived to the gym and we're doing our gym routine. This new matching set from a company called Correndo sent it, and it's really cute, but I feel like it's very purple Power Ranger. But yeah, we are just going to do some strength training exercises because I feel like I have runner's knee. I'm not particularly sure, and I feel like I definitely should see a physio. We are back to start a new week, and yeah, we're gonna go and do our weekly shop after the gym, but I'm gonna go and do some strength work. But stay tuned because there's gonna be a very exciting trip, I think, coming up very soon here. Going back to a place that I have shared on here on YouTube before, so stay tuned. Okay, but like, how cute is this? We're ready to go.
What Monday morning looks like.
Breakfast with Philly. Going to get our weekly bread from our favorite place, Little Bread Peddler. Wow, just kidding, they're closed on a Monday.
Maybe they'll open up the little hole.
Yeah, we might try their other location because we need that bread. All right, we're back at Tesco for more Tesco bread, even though I said I wouldn't. We're gonna check for bread tomorrow at Little Bread Peddler, but I'm never gonna forget the time at Tesco when we saw these guys steal like a bunch of raw chicken. And now there's like a security thing on chicken.
Yeah. It was like every chicken in the supermarket.
Literally, like, they came out with like a massive just like stack of like every single like piece of raw chicken. So
Run it.
yeah, people are crazy about chicken. Right, we're closing out the week in my life vlog. We just got back. It is pouring outside. I don't know if you can see my sweats, but they are just all ruined. But we did make it to Little Bread Peddler. We did get the weekly bread. Seeded sourdough is my favorite, so that is a win in my books. We had a really good track session this morning, but that is it for this vlog. I will see you in the next YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, let me know what you want to see.